Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. I am fuzzy as all get out. All right. Let me see if I can actually get to see this video while you guys are seeing it, so that I can see the comments come in. This is like the 5th time I've tried this video tonight because, I can't apparently do a Facebook Live without jacking the sound up. So if you can put a thumbs up, an emoji, a happy face, a something in the comments to let me know if you can hear me as well as see me, I would appreciate it. And then I can redo this amazing content I did earlier today. Well, just about an hour ago. And then thank God, thank you, Katie, for letting me know that my sound was not working then. So, thank you, Constance, for coming by. I appreciate it. If you can hear me, let me know. I'm thinking you should. Okay, you have to have the volume way up? That's kind of weird. But let me see if I move the microphone maybe closer to my face. Cat, I am so glad to see you. Mercury retrograde has effed my sound up today. So, between Mercury and something else in the world, I did a whole 15-minute video earlier on passport woes, launches, and JVology Live, and tanked it. If you want to go watch a great silent video of me moving my hands and getting all excited about stuff, head over there. It'll be great. And now I lost my squirrels. There they are. So I figured it was either Mercury retrograde or these two little buggers. Because these two little buggers are friends of theirs, lost my passport, they misplaced some jewelry, and the checkbook. Yeah, all of that. You know they did it. I didn't do it. You two little boogers and your friends that like the shiny stuff, you hid the shit from me. I know it. So, they hid my passport, they hid the jewelry, they hid the checkbook, and apparently when I was telling that story an hour ago, they thought it was cute to get the sound all jacked on my video. So they did that too. Because I'm blaming y'all. So you guys are going in timeout. Dusk squirrels out. Thank you, Kat. Pantomime is going to make an awesome comeback because of me. So, here's the scoop Ola. And let me see if I can maybe turn the volume on my mic up somehow and see if that helps things come out better on your end. Alright. So today, yes, fairies and squirrels, and they hid the shiny stuff. They hid everything. Alright, so the volume on my... Yeah, there we go. The volume's up a lot higher now. Let's see if that helps things come out better. Alright, so here's what happened. A year ago, rearranged my office. I was trying to get a comfortable place to do my work, right? So there's this comfortable place to work. I moved around stuff. I put this gorgeous green screen up behind me because what you see behind me is not what this office looks like. It's my green screen that I've wanted. I didn't mean to blast your ears. Now you got to have me turn the volume down, huh? Okay, hang on. All right, is that better? All right. So, and interesting that Constance, Kat, and Tanika are on here because the three of you understand when I say Mercury retrograde jacked with my sound earlier. You three get it. I'm not sure if everybody gets that one, but that's okay. So, Mercury messed with my stuff, and I did this entire video earlier, and it was great. I was talking about how when you're in a comfortable space to do your work, you can get more done and you can like get into your passion. Well, so we moved my office around last year so that I can put my green screen up, so that I can have my video screens in front of me, my monitors, so that I can have the sound system where I want, so I can have the microphone what I want, the camera where I can look into it, all that fun stuff that you want to do when you're going to be on video. And I finally get it where I want it. And I realized then that I couldn't find the passport. About 3 or 4 months ago, I was trying to find a piece of jewelry and realized I couldn't find it. The other day, I was trying to find a check because, you know, how often do we use actual checks anymore, right? Couldn't find the checks. Squirrels. I'm telling you what, they played with the shiny objects because they could. So my dearest husband this past weekend helped me move some stuff around so I could sort through some boxes, and I found the jewelry. This is one of the pretty rings I found. Found the jewelry, found the checkbooks, still couldn't find the passport. I'm like, all right, cut, that's it. I'm out, I'm done. I'm gonna go deal with this passport another way. So I looked everything up, and I didn't want to have to replace the passport card I had, because I had it, but I couldn't find the darn passport. So now there is a passport somewhere in my house, but it is no longer valid, because I went today and reapplied for a passport. Damn it. I'm going, hopefully. My intent is to go to Calgary, Canada in September for JVology Live. One of the links underneath this video you guys need to look at is about the JVology Live roadmap. Now, it is a free training, 3 hours, this Wednesday, online. Be there, be square. Square? Be there. The content that's going to be provided and the things that happen in that JVology space. Let me back up. JVology, you guys are going, what the heck is she talking about? So JVology is joint venture ology. Ology being in Greek or Latin. I'm pretty sure it's Greek, right, Kat? Yeah. Anyway, study of. I know ology is the study of. Study of joint venturing. So this joint venturing is when business people, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, if you have a preneur at the end of your name, you need to be involved in joint venturing. If you are in business for yourself doing anything, you need to be involved in joint venturing. Think of it like this. You go into a room of people, and everybody in the room is wanting to work together and collaborate so that everybody in the room is successful. And so that everybody in the room's clients that they already serve, now I use that word very specifically, serve. And Connie, I know you are going to know where I got the phrase and remember the phrase deeply, give service. Been doing that since we were girls, right? So the clients that you give service to, making sure all of those clients are served well with additional services. Everybody in the room is coming together so that everybody's clients get served. It is a total win, win, win. It has turned my business perspective upside down. I've done more in the last 3 months than I had in the previous 3 years. And I think the 3 people I know are watching this, Tanika, Kat, and Constance, I know that the 3 of you know about my journey in that, and to know that what I mean when I say I'm doing more and things are happening. And Connie's singing. So part of my objective has been met for the evening. Connie's singing camp songs. That's okay. You can put another bug in my, send me a private message, sing one of them, put a bug in my ear. I won't be able to go to sleep. Thanks. Anybody else knows camp songs, go ahead and send me a private message, sing them on there on the audio, and yeah. That's okay, I'll pay you back, but go ahead. So I get this passport because I want to go to what's called JVology Live, which is in Calgary, Canada in September. The reason I'm bringing that up now, and it's July, is because Wednesday is that 3-hour training about the JVology Live roadmap, which you'll find the link to below this video. Click that, sign up for free. Free. Did I tell you that the JVology Live conference in Calgary is free also? Yeah, I got free tickets. And if you watch Wednesday, you can find out how you can get free tickets. And anyway, so I told you what JVology Live is about. It's about people coming together to work together, to promote each other, to help each other. I am also working with 8 JVology partners on a women's empowerment and wellness summit that will be this November. I'll tell you about that sometime. But there are 8 people that I had never met before a month ago that are coming together in this amazing, that we just have these vibrant meetings and each person is taking their part. And if you've ever done group work with each other or group projects in business, you know that some of them are great, some of them aren't so great. My students, some of their projects, they say group work sucks because to them, most of the projects they've been involved, a lot of them suck. But every once in a while, they'll come up to me and go, "Oh my God, I'm glad you did this because I've met my colleagues that I'm going to have for years." I'm experiencing that again myself in this project, putting together this summit. So I've told you about Passport Woes. I've told you about JVology Live. Now let me tell you about launches. If you don't know what a launch is, it's when you are in business for yourself and you launch a new product or a new thing. I have a new product or a new thing that has been in my head for probably a good 20 years. Connie, I think you can probably verify that one for me because you've heard me talk about some of the pieces of it for a good 20 years. And I'm finally launching it. Finally. Wednesday. Well, really Thursday because it's August 1st, but you'll see stuff about it on Wednesday. August 1st is the launch, the enrollment period for the Automation Academy, which you can see up there above me. Launches August 1st. Enrollment for it is from August 1st to August 16th. All right? There are limited seats. Not going to be able to take everybody. The seats are limited. It is a 6-month coaching program about automating all the little bitty stuff in your life so that you can save up that time that comes back to you for self-care. Because if you do not build in the foundation of self-care into your life right this minute, you will not succeed in business. Period. End of sentence. Might as well turn the video off if you're not going to do it. If you're not going to ever do it, turn the video off. You're done. You're done. Now, I know this because, number one, in the field I've been in for 25 years, which is mental health, therapy, social work, as a clinical social worker. If we had not been taught to put in self-care in the foundation of our work at the time, and if I didn't teach my students that, and they didn't heed that warning to make an appointment with themselves, and build that into the foundation of their daily schedule as students, then as interns, then as employees, and forever, and you constantly are revising it. If you don't do it, you will burn out. It will be a hot burning flame. It's not going to feel good. You have the potential to hurt people, and you're not, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. And so transitioning into business, I've found out that business entrepreneurs, if you have that "nor" at the end of your name, of your title, of what you're doing, and you don't have self-care built in, you might as well give up doing anything right now. So the Automation Academy is a different twist on that. We're going to look at what are the little things in your life that you can automate. Then we're going to look at What are the things that are left after that that you can maybe delegate? Then we're going to look at your passion stuff. The stuff you want to do. The reason you have a NOR at the end of your name. We're going to look at that and build in that automation and the delegation so that you can have the time to work on your passion and so you can have time for self-care. We're going to do those 4 things. That's what the Automation Academy is about. It's in 6 months. It's a 6-month program. 2 2-hour coaching calls a month, live on Zoom with me, but those are in a private membership group, a private Facebook group, and workbooks, videos, lots of learning. It's going to, like I said, kicks off August 1st. Enrollment starts August 1st. Enrollment closes August 16th. There's only a limited number of seats. And if you or anybody you know might be interested in this, send me a message, private message me, tag me on Facebook, track me down. I know you know how. So that they can get enrolled in this. There's a payment plan for those who need that. I'm not kind of going into the details of everything on that tonight. I'm going to be posting information. You're going to see what everything's like. But I wanted to introduce it in the sense of looking at that passport. Because if you've got things getting in the way, well, tell me in the chat. Who's still left here? Connie and Tanika. You guys tell me in the chat, what are the things that get in the way of your productivity? What stuff gets in the way of you being productive, being able to focus, being able to get things done? I'll hang out here and wait and do some meditation and self-care while you're doing it. Oh, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and do it too and tag me. I'll come back over and answer. What gets in the way of you being productive in your passion? Bueller? 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 I know there's a lag, but Bueller? Trying to decide what I even want to do. So there's one phrase of, I've heard a lot of people say, if you have too many choices, given too many choices, people will not choose. They will freeze. So it's like almost like analysis paralysis, but it's more like numbers of choice. Oh, Tanika, yourself, you get in your way. Ooh, that's a big one. I think we need to unpack that, because which pieces of yourself, what things that you do that get in your way? So, okay. You guys are giving me some meat and potatoes for later this week. May have to do the stay tuned thing so that you can I'll get some answers to this. Trying to decide what to do and yourself. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and put in what gets in the way of your productivity. What gets in the way of productivity towards your passion? Okay? Because everybody has something that gets in their way. Also, I want you to think about, what would you do if you had a passport to your productivity or a passport to your passion? If you had a passport that would give you unlimited access to get to your passion, what would it look like? Our egos protect us, but they also stand right there where we can't see through them and we can't get to that thing we need. We can't get to our passion because that ego's standing in the way sometimes. My confidence stands in my way. Ooh, needing a deadline? Well, have you ever done self-deadlines, Connie? And with, not just self-deadlines, but self-deadlines with an accountability partner. Because if it's with an accountability partner, and I know you know this, that gives it a little bit different oomph. I'm going to pin that comment. I'm going to pin both of those because those are both good. So, if you had a passport that could give you, could get that ego out of the way, or that could get that decision making out of the way so that you could get to your passion. So if you had a passport to your passion, what would it look like? So draw a picture, drop a GIF, tell a story down in comments, and tell me, if you had a passport to your passion, what would that passport to your passion look like? And click the link below if you want a 15-minute session with me to talk about the Academy and what it could do for you. If you are not at the JVology Live Roadmap webinar on Wednesday, you are going to miss out on gold, silver, platinum, you name the precious metal, you're going to miss it. And I'm trying to think of the last thing. I put another link there. And I think, well, if you want to learn more about the Academy itself, and you're like, oh, I don't need a call, I'm just going to go. I appreciate those of you who have watched. Kat, Connie, and Tanika. You guys are inspirations to me in many ways. Some of you have been for years, some of you just for a couple, but there's still a big old place in my heart. Those of you who are going to watch the replay, I have a feeling there's a place there with you guys too, because I would not be doing this if it weren't for you guys. I wouldn't be able to do this. And my passport to my passion is filled with all of the support of my friends, colleagues, and JVology partners. If you're interested in being a JVology partner, send me a private message. I'll let you know more about what that means and what you can get from it. So I hope you guys have a great Monday night. I'm going to try and be on here more live, especially now that I figured out what Mercury did to my sound. And then, of course, it'll be something different tomorrow. Because, yep, Tech Girl, she has tech issues. But the idea is you plunge through them, you laugh at them, and you go further. So, what is your passport to your passion? And how are you going to get there? So, you guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.